Welcome back to the Physics guys, and in today's video we will discuss about one of the important concept of the class 9 physics chapter 8 motion, and the topic is speed. So let us start the session. So let us start with the definition. It is the numerical ratio of the distance traveled by an object during the motion to the time taken. That means that speed of an object in motion is represented by v is given by distance s divided by time t. So equation wise it is v is equal to s upon t, where s is the distance and t is the time. Generally distance is measured in meter and time is measured in second. So SI unit of the speed is meter per second, or it can be represented as meter into second inverse. Other units of the speed are centimeter per second, kilometer per second as well. Now it is important to note that the speed of an object is a scalar quantity. That means that in order to understand the speed we require magnitude only. Okay, let us understand with the example that one of the car is moving from point A to point B over a straight path, and it is traveling a distance of total 100 meter between point A and point B, and for that it is taking time t is equal to 10 seconds. Then speed of the car on a straight road is equal to v is equal to s by t is equal to 100 by 10, that is equal to 10 meter per second. Now take another example in which the path is curved. Consider one of the buses traveling from point A to point B through this curvy path. Okay, so consider that the total length of the path traveled from A to B is 200 meter, and for that case the bus is taking a time of 10 seconds. So the speed of the bus is s upon t, that is equal to 200 meter divided by 10 seconds, that is equal to 20 meter per second. Now here question arises that how to calculate the length of the curvy path. So for that case we will divide the curvy path into small elements, and then we will find out the length of each element separately. Then ultimately we will add all those elements length and we will get the final length of the path, and that is equal to 200 meter. Okay, let us understand what is 1 meter per second speed. So if an object covers 1 meter distance in 1 second time, then the speed of an object is said to be 1 meter per second. And in order to understand the 1 meter per second speed, let us take the example of rolling of ball on the straight line. Okay, ball covers total 5 meter distance in 5 seconds. Okay, so here I have mentioned section wise distance, that is 0 meter, 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter. Each section is of 1 meter distance. At the same time, it said to cover the 1 meter distance of each section, ball is taking 1 second time interval. So for each section from O to A to B, B to C, C to D and D to E, the speed of the ball is said to be 1 meter per second. So for entire journey, the speed of the ball is said to be 1 meter per second. And in order to understand this thing in detail, let us understand the example of car motion from this point to this point. So total car is covering 40 meter distance. I have shown the section of the distance covered by 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter, and in order to cover that 40 meter, if car is taking total 4 second time, then each section of 10 meter covered in 1 second, next 10 meter in next 1 second, next 10 meter next 1 second, next 10 meter in next 1 second. So if you will calculate the speed of the car, then it will comes out to 10 meter per second. You can see that the speed of the total journey, entire journey, is also 10 meter per second, as well as the speed of each section is also comes out to be 10 meter per second. Okay, so next one is that speed of the body is always a positive quantity, because the distance of the body is always positive. As we know that distance cannot be negative, distance cannot be zero. If it is zero, then it is the rest condition itself. So distance has to be positive all the time, and that's why speed of the body is always positive. Now, speed of the body is measured with the device called speedometer, and this device you might have observed in the vehicles like car, scooter, etc., which shows the speed. Here for our case, I have shown the diagram and it is showing the 40 km per hour speed. Now, next thing is that how many types of speeds are there. So basically there are 4 types of speed. One is the uniform speed, second one is the non-uniform speed, third one is the average speed, and fourth one is the instantaneous speed. So let us discuss them in the detail. Okay, let us understand first type of speed, that is the uniform speed. If an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then speed of an object is called uniform speed. An object having uniform motion always possesses a uniform speed. In definition of uniform motion, it is written that if object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then that kind of motion is said to be uniform motion. And you can see that the same definition is used to define the term uniform speed. That's why an object having uniform motion always possesses a uniform speed. Now let us see this example. A car is moving with a 25 km per hour on a road. If car is moving on a straight road and its speed is 25 km per hour for a constant, okay, for some interval time, then it is saying it is having uniform speed. A bird flying with a 50 meter per second in sky is a good example of uniform speed. Another example in which all hands of a clock are moving with the constant speed. So all the hands, minute hand, second hand and hour hand, all are moving with this constant speed throughout the clock. Now one ball is rolling towards the straight path, and its path is having length of 0 meter, 20 meter and up to 100 meter, and if it is rolling within 0 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 20 second, 25 second, then for each interval, each path length have equal length and equal interval of time. Okay, so if you will calculate the speed for each length, this 20 meter, 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 then it will comes out to be 4 meter per second. So here 4 meter per second here, 4 meter per second here, 4 meter per second here, and so on. So that's why the motion of the ball on this path is said to be uniform motion, and it is having uniform speed. Now next one is the non-uniform speed. If a body covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, or say if a body covers equal distance in unequal interval of time, then the speed of a body is called non-uniform speed. An object doing non-uniform motion always possesses the non-uniform speed. As you know that in the definition of non-uniform motion is same as this definition, so I can say that the object doing non-uniform motion always possesses a non-uniform speed. Let us understand with the example. Motion of a car in a traffic. When you are going to the traffic with car, then you have to stop the car, you have to move the car. That means that you have to continuously change the speed of the car according to the traffic. So the motion of the car in traffic is said to be the example of non-uniform speed. Now look at these two examples. I have explained two terminologies: equal time with unequal distance, again it will be a non-uniform speed, and unequal time in equal distance, again there will be a non-uniform speed. Here the object covers 0 to 10 to 30 to 60 means unequal distances. Here it is a 10 meter, here it is a 20 meter, and here it is a 30 meter, and all the three are covering 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, means time is equal but the distance is unequal. So the speed for this interval is 10 meter per second, for this it is 20, and for this it is 30. So it is a non-uniform speed. Now for the second example, here the distances are 0 meter, 10 meter, 20, 30, 40, 50, and they are having equal value. So we are having equal distances, but you just see that object covering these distances in 1 second time, then 2 second time, then 5 second, 10 second, 20 second. Means first 10 meter 1 second, so next 10 meter 2 second, next 10 meter 5 second, and so on. And if you will calculate the speed of such motion, then for first one it is a 10 meter per second, second one is the 5 meter per second, for third part is a 2 meter per second, fourth one 1 meter per second and 0.5 meter per second as it is shown in the figure. So both the things are showing the same thing, the body with the non-uniform speed. Okay, let us understand the third type of speed is average speed. It is defined as the ratio of the total distance traveled to the total time taken during motion. Now, so average speed is equal to total distance by total time. It is shown by VAV. That means that average speed. Now, let us understand with this example. If some body is traveling from O to A to B to C and it is taking T1 time, T2 time, T3 time respectively for OA, AB and BC intervals, and in OA interval it is covering distance S1, AB S2 and BC S3, then the average speed of the body is given by S1 plus S2 plus S3, means the total distance covered in OA, AB and BC divided by the time taken T1 plus T2 plus T3. It is the time taken to cover OA, AB and BC respectively. So here let us understand the same thing with the one actual example. Consider that car is traveling from this point to this point and it is covering 60 meter distance and at a different time. Okay, so here the first 10 meter distance is traveled in 5 seconds, next 20 meter distance is traveled in 10 seconds and next 30 meter distance is traveled in 15 seconds. So what is the total average speed of the journey from O to from this 0 meter to 60 meter is given by VAV. So 10 meter plus 20 plus 30 meter divided by 5 plus 10 plus 15 seconds. So ultimately it will be 60 meter divided by 30 seconds. So average speed of the journey from this point to this point will be 2 meter per second. Okay, so the last point of the discussion is the instantaneous speed. It is defined as the speed of an object at any particular instant of time or at a particular point of its path is called instantaneous speed of an object. So, for example, if one of the vehicle is moving on a road, then the speed shown by its speedometer is the instantaneous speed of that vehicle at particular time or at that particular point on the road. For example, if you are driving with one car and if car's speedometer is showing you this kind of condition, okay, that means that pointer is toward the 50, then the instantaneous speed of the car is 50 km per hour. If you haven't liked the video, then like it. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe it. Please share this video with your friend, and in this tough time, stay safe, stay healthy.